plant friends. So it's election week, maybe it's month, whatever, I don't know. It's the morning. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I have my coffee. I'm no longer at my day job, my full-time job, and so I have a part-time job and I teach voice lessons. And I'm not doing either of those right now because it's 10 a.m. and I'm not working today. And I just found out that someone at my husband's work, his wife tested positive for COVID, so I'm pretty stressed right now. Therefore, I am going to do some chopping and propping. So I have some stuff I need to get ready for trades. And it's that kind of morning. So I'm just gonna pot up some stuff and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, and hopefully my hands won't get too dirty. I signed up for kind of like a random plant swap. Anyway, so I have some things. Most of my stuff, as you know, if you're watching this, is common. And a few things I have are not common at all. So, but they're not necessarily rare, is the thing. So I'm gonna be doing some weird stuff, I guess. I don't know. Either way, let's do some plant experimenting. This is kind of gonna be chatty because I'm pretty nervous about where we're at in the world. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get propping, I guess. So I have all my trays here that I put on my carpet because I really don't have anywhere else to do this. Let me move this down as well. So I have my trays here because I live in an apartment. I don't have a whole lot of space for doing this. So I have my Roomba Steve over here. He was actually running earlier and I made him stop. I want to put this Houseplants that's been in this plastic pot into this cover pot that I got from Lowe's. So Lowe's has been selling these plants that are self-watering. They have it's just like a plastic wick that they shove up through the bottom. They shove it up through the bottom of one of these holes. And then what you do is you put it inside of a planter like this that either has a plug, like this one does, or no drainage at all, and then you just water it in the bottom. And that can be a really good solution for some people, but for me, I would be obsessively checking it and all that stuff. Plus, this is a Houseplants. I've had him for a little over a year at this point, and he's starting to push out babies. He's very maternal. I'm just looking here. There are a few roots coming out the bottom, but they're not like, hello, they're like peeking through the windows being creepy. So I'm gonna repot it into this after I pull out this plug. So like I said, some of these planters come with a plastic plug and you can just pull that out. So now I have a drainage hole for my Houseplants. I'm gonna get my cactus succulent mix. So something that I haven't really talked about much is that I wash all of these pots before I use them. And I watered this guy yesterday, so I really don't need to water him again. He needs to dry out a bit more. But good roots other than that. Kind of crumbly because, like I said, I just watered him. You can see some of the roots there. I'm just making a well in here. So the cactus mix that I got earlier this summer from either Lowe's or Home Depot had been outside and it's still wet. It was disgusting. So, sorry, my bad. Oh, I just broke off the tip. Sorry, bud. But yeah, this guy was probably a quarter of this size when I got him a little over a year ago. I probably paid too much for him then. And I certainly wouldn't pay more than $10 for him now, but I love him anyway. Plant one done. This is my Houseplants fasciata, I think. There he is in all his glory. What else was I doing? Oh, right. So this is my prop bag. This has some Monstera subpinnata in here. These are all wet sticks aside from the Hoya. So this has Monstera subpinnata, 2 wet sticks of that, and then a philodendron melanonurion wet stick that might not survive at all. So I just need to take the Hoya out. Yeah, the Hoya's already got roots on it. Hoya DS70 are amazing if you don't already know. Everybody should go get one. This bag smells kind of bad, so yeah. Okay, so this is the original melanonurion wet stick. It's gone. It's dead. It stinks. It's bad. So I'm taking that out. This is a Monstera subpinnata wet stick. It hasn't really done anything yet. And oh my God, look at that. It's a root. Ah, yay. Okay, so I'm gonna let these guys continue to do their thing. Put that there. So this I cut on Friday of I cut this on Friday night last week, so a week ago. Well enough. So this plant always really has some like nodes right here, but then it also sprouted those over the weekend. And these ones are normal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this up into, I think, 3 sections. And I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna dip them in rooting hormone as well because I want this to root quickly. And this is actually really fast for Hoya. Hoya usually take a long time. And I want it to be a successful cutting. And I haven't had any issues with this Hoya rooting. I am going to, so I'm cutting between the nodes. So I have a growth point here with roots and leaves, and then the stem, and then roots and leaves, stem, roots and leaves. So the nodes are where the growth is coming out of. That's as best as I can tell you without being super specific. And this is actually related to milkweed, so I cut it and now it's dripping like white latex. So be careful when you do that because it can be irritating to some people. So now I'm gonna do some more fun with rooting hormone. All right, here we go. Okay, cut, dip, like it says on the thing, and then plant. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do with this tall part that's sticking out. So this is what it looks like, a chopped, propped, cut, dip, plant, like it says on the thing. So it has one tall point here, and so it's fairly flexible. So what I'm gonna do, keep that in the dirt there, soil, excuse me. Then I give this another nice spritz, and this is gonna go under my grow light. Okay, I finally did it. So this is what it looks like now. So it's just in a takeout container. That was a process. Just to get that one in there, that was a process. Okay, so this is one of the plants that I'm using for plant trade. And the other one, and this one is a bit more nerve-wracking for me. So you all know my subpinnata. She's doing great. I have 2 new growth points. Here and here. There we go. And then I have this guy. This smaller one is the one I'm gonna trade. So I have to dig it up. So now I just gotta dig. I'm not excited about this. This is actually very scary, but when the opportunity presents itself, sometimes you gotta take it. It's not super rooted in, and I do need to water this. Fungus gnats. Okay, okay. So I'm just digging with my finger. Because I don't want to damage any roots. This is kind of what I was growing this for on the pole anyway, was to, there we go, okay, there we go, was to kind of trade it. Okay, so it's rooted in over there. So let me turn this here. Let me kind of, there we go, come on, you can do it. And it's pretty dry right now as well, so this is just only gonna help me. Come on, buddy. Ooh, lots of roots. Good for you. You grow, girl. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that root. Oh, man. Okay. I'm way less nervous about this now. So I'm leaving some of the dirt on here, and you guys know that I don't typically take away a whole lot of dirt when I replant something. So I'm just kind of curling everything in here, and it's gonna work out really, really well. And it's gonna acclimate to this pot fantastically. I think it's gonna hold on to a bit more moisture, which is what this little cutting I think needs. So this will be very good for this plant. Oh, I'm so excited. So I have two sort of common things that I'm trading and one not so common thing. And that's kind of like what I like to do when I do my trades, partly because I don't know the skill level of people that I'm trading with. But judging by this person's Instagram, it's going to be pretty awesome. And she probably actually already has all these plants, so I'm very sorry. But I don't have the room for all those crazy plants, though I wish I did. This guy, I'm gonna give it a good water. It's kind of droopy. It was really dry in the pot, so here we go. Yay! Monstera subpinnata. Soil goes back in the potta. Lid goes on the rooting hormona. I was actually also going to take a top cutting off of my black cardinal philodendron. I don't know. A lot's happened today already. So I don't think I will. Anyway, thanks for watching. I feel much better having done all of this already. It makes me feel a lot less stressed about life in general. So, I don't know, man, just let me know, I guess, what I should do next. I'm running out of ideas because I don't have that many plants and I'm stressed, so my creative juices are going elsewhere. So if you have any questions, concerns, suggestions, whatever, shoot them my way. Subscribe to my channel because I haven't been telling anybody to subscribe, so like and subscribe, please. Or not, that's fine. It's just fun to have you back. Yeah, together we can make plant mistakes.